This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. We'll see the Golden State Warriors taking on the Boston Celtics. The three from Curry. Oh, almost had a four-point play right there. Let him go to the line with a chance for three.
First team foul.
How about the intelligence of Curry's game, using the pump fake to get the contact?
Curry.
And he nails the third. And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. White, good.
From Drew Holiday.
I like that from White. Attacking the heart of that defense.
Pass to McGee. Here's Curry. He's covered by Holiday. Curry, no good. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I wasn't able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. I asked him about the many difficulties that Kevin Durant presents to a defense, and Coach said with most guys you can force them left or right or send help. Kevin, he can always shoot over the top of you. Sometimes you feel helpless in that regard. Not a lot of solutions for a 7-foot sharpshooter, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And so it's Golden State with it, following the bucket by Boston. Oh, there's the alley. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And the Warriors making a change here. Here's Durant. Denied by Tatum.
And there's Tatum's length showing up at the defensive end. What a play.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Outside Tatum. Shoots over Barnes. Tatum can't hit.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
That's tipped. Outside Barnes. McGee's shot is off.
Well, this isn't the start they wanted. Need to just settle down and move the ball for better shots.
Pass to Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. Back to White. The shot from the low post is good.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Stephen Curry.
That puts him in the lead. Curry's got 5.
Yeah, at this point, you're almost shocked when Steph misses a 3, especially from the corner.
Here's Brown. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Down low. Here's McGee. No good off the back of the rim. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Tatum. Outside Holiday. No one near him. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
Holiday gives them a steady option with his jump shot. That's a nice asset to have.
To the paint. Here's McGee. Here's Thompson. Off target from three-point range. Tatum drives in. The kick out to White. Tatum inside. And that one's good.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
Timeout called, the Warriors.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
Once again, fans, Celtics Entertainment.
1 minute left to play in the first. Craig comes with a double. Here's Livingston.
John
Nails the
Livingston.
baby hook. Celtics lead by 3. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Pachulia. To the inside. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
We highlight Thompson's scoring often, but right there, just a great read to get it to the open teammate.
Pass to Walsh. Thompson with a steal. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's his first trip to the line.
Second team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for the Warriors.
He makes 1 or 2 that time. And so Horford will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Here's Walsh. The 3 is up. 6 the tray. Walsh has got 5. Pass to Barnes. Back to Thompson.
That will be 3 seconds.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. It could go. No good. Misses at the
That's the
buzzer.
end of the first quarter with the score.
Well, we've seen some.
The Celtics 17. The Warriors.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Celtics?
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Now here's Curry. Floats one up. Oh, nice job in the paint from Curry.
A skillful shot by Curry. He makes the short-range floater look effortless.
White looking it over. Pass to Porzingis. No good with the triple.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And here is McGee. And it's all tied up.
JaVale McGee.
McGee's got his second basket of the game.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
The kick out to White. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday.
Look, shooting off the catch is something White's become really good at.
It's Barnes on the wing. Outside Durant. Tatum with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. And he commits the intentional foul. And the Warriors making a change here.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Substitution.
They're moving on
the court.
after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Hornets.
Boston, timeout.
I really think the nail in the coffin was their missed free throws. That's usually an ominous sign.
Yeah, and it can be deflating when you leave all those points at the line. But it generally is a make or miss lead.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. To the middle. Pass to White. Clock at 6. Lets it fly from 18.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. and he couldn't.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Ali LaForce.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, "I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life."
Well, it shows, Ali, for sure. White can't hit.
You gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Golden State calls timeout. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Boston making a switch here. Out to Thompson. Takes the three. Oh, and Clay makes that three look so easy.
With perfect mechanics, too. Klay Thompson's jumper is a work of art, an all-time shooter.
Inside. Here's Tatum. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
Yeah, from the moment he entered the league, Tatum showed so many different moves. A polished offensive force.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Thompson in the post. And Porzingis with the block.
Yeah, it's not easy to keep a shot out of Porzingis' reach. He has such long arms.
Thompson with it. Guarded now by Holiday. Pass to Thompson.
Listen, guys, just on his length alone, Porzingis poses a lot of problems as a defender.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's Thompson. And he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
John
All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Well, so far they've done a great job of leading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
There's Tatum with the three. Rebounded by Green. Durant looking around. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And just a prolific score. Defenders have no choice but to plaster themselves to KD.
Shooting for Golden State. Kevin Durant.
That one misses. And so Horford will bring it up for Boston. Tipped away. Back to Pritchard. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Stephen Curry.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Third team foul.
Boston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Peyton Pritchard at the line.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Pass to Pachulia. Craig with a steal. Here's Pritchard. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
From Jaylen Brown.
Pritchard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside. Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Celtics. They're up by 1.
29.
And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Out of bounds. Remains
And after a
Boston
fairly
ball.
even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. To the middle. The kick to Tatum. Holiday looking for an opening. Back to Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Thompson. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
First team
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
The three from Curry.
Curry.
And that comes off the assist by Green. Curry's got 10.
If you're looking to become a catch-and-shoot expert, Curry is the player to study. He's a master.
Outside, Green. Here's Thompson. Oh, play! Thompson delivers.
Assisted.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here.
Green.
Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Boston.
And Boston calls time here.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for some t-shirts. Celtics entertainment, everyone. Give them a hand.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. To the left wing. To the paint. The kick to Durant. Beyond the arc. And the Warriors with another 3.
3 points.
They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally in sync.
Here's Porzingis. Porzingis punishing inside.
Well, for Porzingis, that's just easy money. I keep going to that until they stop.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. The kick out to White. Pass to Cornette. Shot from the wing. Pachulia with a rebound.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
They get it back. Another shot. And the layup by Durant. Durant's got 6 points.
Yeah, they've come out of the break confidently. 4 of their first 5 here to start the second half.
All right, man.
Boston calls timeout.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
And the Warriors making a switch here. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. White. For 3, Porzingis.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
To the inside. The kick out, Curry. Six on the shot clock. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Second team good whistle there.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
Zaza Pachulia.
Both shots good from the strike. So it's Boston now. 9-point game. Now here's Holiday. Pass to Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Exploding off the floor. Give Tatum room and he will show off his athleticism at your expense.
Here's Curry. Oh, a delicate floater by Curry.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from it.
Here's Brown.
Warriors foul.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Foul. First team
A
foul.
talented scorer and versatile defender. The athletic Brown is a vital piece for this team.
A minute and a half left to play in the third quarter. Left side Curry. Pass to McGee. The kick out Curry. 6 to shoot. Oh, a strong finish from Curry.
Curry.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively and his confidence continues to grow.
Boston calls timeout. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
Well, as a coach, you have to make adjustments to put a stop to all the damage he's doing. The way they've defended him is not cutting it.
The Celtics entertainment, everyone. Give them a hand.
Boston with the ball. They trail by 9. White can't hit.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Curry gets the bucket.
Stephen Curry.
Curry's got 16 points now.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
They kick it out to Porzingis. On the wing, Tatum. 6 points for him. And that one's good. Porzingis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
One of the tallest guys in the league. Give Porzingis the ball there and just let him work.
Down low. Here's McGee. Oh, he missed the layup. He had him with the pump fake. Here's Tatum. It's Tatum. Working inside.
And Tatum is an impressive athlete. So good at knifing inside and finishing at the rim.
Now Curry. He's got 16. With 1 on the clock. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall.
Third quarter with the score.
And a great...
The Celtics 40. The Warriors.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter.
And please give a big round of applause for your Celtics.
The Warriors leading by 7. And here is Thompson. On the wing, Durant. Back to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over White. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot. Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Left side, Durant. Deflects the pass. The kick out, Curry. And out of bounds. Boston will have it.
Boston ball. Substitution for the Warriors. JaVale McGee.
Celtics trail
John
by 7.
Livingston.
For three, Porzingis. Klay Thompson pulls down the board. Here's Durant. The shot off that time. Tatum with some nice D. The Celtics on offense. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Outside Holiday. Pass to White. Porzingis for three. Again, the miss by Boston. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Warriors. They lead by 7. Now McGee. Pounded by Tatum. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
First team foul.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
And McGee with the stuff.
JaVale McGee.
Well, he led him with the pass
Assist
there,
from
almost like a quarterback timing a
Thompson.
route. That was impressive.
Boston, timeout.
And Boston calls time here.
Who wants the t-shirt?
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Entertainment.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen on, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
They double team Curry.
JaVale McGee.
And McGee with the stuff.
Yeah, the way Curry always finds the open man is impressive.
Boston,
And Boston calls time here.
We know you all want a t-shirt, everyone. Let me hear you get loud. Give a big round of applause for
So it's Boston now.
Entertainment.
Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. White can't hit. The Warriors lead by 11. Pulls up. Curry, no good.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Klay Thompson.
And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. The kick out to White. Back to Brown. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Kevin Durant.
And Brown doesn't mind getting roughed up on the way up. In fact, he embraces it.
And both free throws good for Brown. Curry with it. It's McGee, high post. Out to Thompson. Plenty of space. Porzingis grabs the board.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Pass to Hauser. To the paint. Here's Brown. Can't hit from in close.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Kevin Durant.
And he gets it to go.
You gotta push Durant farther away than this, or he will make you pay.
There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter here. Inside. Here's Porzingis. Curry with a steal. From deep three-point range. Here's McGee. Pass to Thompson. Second chance effort. And there it is for him. And now it's a 12-point Warrior lead. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
You also can't ignore the good job they've done rebounding on the offensive end tonight. That hustle has been well rewarded with second chance points.
Cunning drive by White. He saw a hole and took advantage.
Outside Curry. This one for three. Porzingis grabs the board. They've got a chance here to cut the deficit to within 10. Pass to Hauser. And he's on the money with his first shot today. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
And here's Curry for three. Golden State with a rebound. From deep. Knocks down the triple.
Curry.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. It ends